Hey there, everybody. This is High Vibe Oracle with another reading for you guys. Welcome in. Letting you guys know, as always, this is a general reading, so if it does resonate, go ahead, like, share, subscribe subscribe to the channel. Obviously, like, share the video. If you are new, welcome in. We're totally happy to have you here in our growing little group. If you are returning, hello. I hope the day or days between us seeing each other have been well. All the applicable links, including like what cards I'm using, or if you're interested in a personal reading, are in the description box below. So let's go ahead. We're going to jump right on in and see what's happening. Okay. Ace of Cups, the Death card, and what? Okay. So there is like this is like fantastic change. This is like a fulfillment. Like I'm getting something that is coming into your life that's actually like, this is what you've wanted for so long. This is actually going to give you like those fuzzies, those warm fuzzies that you've been asking for so long. It's like this new love, this new, like, I just hear new love. So I don't know if it's a person that's coming in that's just going to change the way that you think about yourself, change the way that you think about life in general. For some of you, this is romantic. For a lot of you, I am seeing a new friendship coming in that is going to bring something incredible to the table. I'm also picking up some partnership vibes. So I don't know if this is someone who you are interested in, like they're interested in doing something with you business wise that is going to bring about some major changes in your day-to-day structure, in your business as a whole. But God, it comes in and it takes you from 0 to 100 in like no time. Got Two of Swords here and Five of Wands. Okay. I do see that there's like a little bit of, I'm seeing like a conflict, like a mental conflict. Like you're not entirely sure if this is too good to be true. Because I'm just seeing like, like I am seeing like clearly you're supposed to be following your own intuition in regards to this. But I do see that there is a bit of resistance toward this person or toward the ideas that they present to you. I feel like these comments, these things that they're telling you are a bit off base from what you're used to hearing. They're a bit different than your train of thought when you normally think of business dealings and the like. And so it does kind of throw you off a little bit. Let's see if I get some more information, because that's sudden. Okay. Temperance. So it's going to take some patience to really listen to what they have to say, to really see, like, you know, that their opinions and their feedback has like sufficient weight in what you want to accomplish. Okay, we'll just cut from there. You guys were eager. Okay, yeah, and it's going to put you in some uncertain territory. Okay. Yeah. It is going to put you in uncertain territory, and it is going to ask you to be a bit trusting and to jump in with them. To, like, I keep on staring at the Fool, and I keep on seeing just this playful face. Like, this is just like, don't be afraid to make these moves, but also don't be in a rush to have things happen the way you want them to. Like, I just keep on seeing, like, don't, like, you have to be patient. You have to be patient. Don't rush. You have to be patient. Don't rush. You have to be patient. Don't rush. It is something that's going to be kind of hard for you to, I want to say it's hard for you to fathom at first, because you're not entirely sure how 2 plus 2 equals 4 yet. Like, you're not entirely sure how what they're talking about correlates with what you're trying to do, because they're unlikely pairings. Whatever it is that they're trying to do, or whatever ideas they have, does not make sense for what you're trying to do at first. But we're asking you to give it a shot. We're asking you to give it a shot. And don't be surprised if it takes a while for that correlation to finally click and actually you're able to see how one equals the other. Because right now you're like, how does A equal B? Because it doesn't. A equals A, B equals B. But there are parts of the equation that you're just not getting at. My nose is itching. Okay, let's get a bit more from here. This is very, very interesting. What kind of person are we looking for here? Because this person seems to be not only coming out of nowhere, but their ideas seem to be so completely foreign that I don't think this person is someone that you would normally find or hang out with or be around. Like, not exactly someone in your friend circle currently. I am seeing it's just like this is a completely new person, a completely new vibe. So let's see. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. That is very interesting, because when I'm looking at the Ten of Swords, I keep on thinking this is someone that you've met this person before, and you were quite adamant on just like brushing this person off, and they're coming back around again, which would explain why you've got that conflict. That would explain the conflict here. That exactly explains the conflict here, but it's asking you to be receptive to this person's energy and to make your decisions, based on what you're feeling from them. Because we've got the Two of Swords, we got the Moon and the High Priestess. So it's definitely telling you that you're going to have to listen to that voice inside of you. And it's going to sound weird at first because you're going to be like, I would normally not think that, but it's your higher self is telling you, no, 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 no. This one is worth a look into. And then when you look into it, I mean, the Sun card, do I need to say more? Do I need to say more than everything is going to be A-okay? But that's so interesting. That is very, very interesting. This person, whoever it is, like when you first met them, and I'm guessing this is like years ago when you first met them, you would not give this person the time of day. I don't know if they were trying to hang out with you and you just weren't like about that life, or if you guys were like had met once and were basically like ships passing in the night. But it's definitely someone who's just coming around again. But you guys are going to have a very strong connection. A very strong connection here. And I'm also seeing it's going to be cutting a lot of the fog around what you're trying to do. A lot of the fog around, like, I feel like doubts and anxieties about like not just business, but like relationships. I don't believe the person themselves are like the King of Swords, so they're not like very. It's not. I'm not saying that they wouldn't be logical, but I don't think they exist entirely like off of like logic or in the mental space. But I do see. Oops, oops, oops! Don't be crazy. I do see their presence really like cutting through a creative fog, a mental fog, an emotional fog that you have been experiencing for, I would say, the past couple of months. Yeah. And it's very easy to kind of push them away too, because like this, whoever this person is going to get you outside of your comfort zone. Don't be in your head about it. Just understand that as humans, we like to, oh my goodness, and there's that anxiety too. Yep. So it almost feels like when you start resisting this, it's actually going to compound within itself. I'm seeing just wanting to push this person away because it's just not what you feel that it should be. And the more you push them away, the more you add resistance to it, the more it makes everything else around you a pain, an actual pain in the booty, which leads to that feeling of just things are starting to get overwhelming and is going to just cause like added anxiety. Don't don't do that to yourself. Don't deny that little voice is telling you, no, you should probably give them a chance. You should probably, just for a little bit, just give them like, give them a month. Give them a month, give them 2 months, and see how their input actually helps you in what you want to do. Because other than that, you're just going to find yourself overwhelmed. Like one after the other, it's just going to like compound and compound and compound and compound. I don't like ending on those cards though. So let's get a couple more cards before we hit the Oracle deck. Let's get some positive outlooks. Let's get some end game. Let's get some end game. What are we looking at the end of this if we take Tarot's advice and give this practical stranger a shot? Let's see. Okay. So this is a reconciliation. So this actually this is actually reconciling your thoughts and their thoughts, because I see like these two things are crossing and these two things are crossing, and then you have the one up at the top, like the Ace of Swords, like the victory. I feel like these crossing swords, like you're starting to see the pattern of how what they're saying and what you're saying creates this bubble of, hey, this and this can also be true. So I see a reconciliation of ideas into something stronger. Let's see what else we have. I also see, oh yeah. Okay, let me get a confirmation. Really? Really? And then one last one. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, this is like, all of this is telling me is that like we are like, and it's so funny because I'm asking for positive things and it's giving me these like sort of like negative seeming cards, but I'm also seeing it's just like it's reconciling something and kind of taking you out of this state of anguish. Like they are like this idea, like it like it, they're literally, they're literally presenting something that you have ignored. And by taking stock of this new idea, it moves you past this feeling of heartache, this feeling of anguish, this idea that I can't get anything done. And it provides opportunities for you that get you out of this idea of support. Like this idea of like I can't do it. I don't have anyone to turn to. There is support that is coming to you, and is coming to you in such a weird way that is easy to push to the side. It's very, very easy to push this to the side. But what I'm hearing here, despite the information that you're seeing in front of you, is that once you take this person in and you listen to them and you start to work with this person, these are the things that you're getting rid of. These are what you're getting rid of. You're going to be reconciling differences. You're going to be getting rid of the state of anguish, and you're going to get rid of this state of lack, this thought of lack, that I don't have what I need. Because at the end of the day, like we said before, these were the first things that came out the deck. These came out first. That's what's happening to you. This new person, this new idea, these new friends, these new lovers are coming in, and is going to make these changes that turn you from here and here to here and here. We are literally changing ourselves from this, like, oh God, what am I going to do with myself? I don't know what to do. I'm so overwhelmed. I have so much anxiety. And we're changing this. And then we get like actual, like everything we've ever wanted and more. We got the Sun card. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. At the end of the day, this is happening for you. But you have to choose to take a listen to this person that you really never paid too much attention to. But they have something very, very, very important for you. And important for you to share, like important to share with you, important to carry you from one portion of your life, one section, one chapter of your life to another. That's some crazy stuff. I have not had a reading like that before, where I'm asking for some positive insights and then like spirit's like, I gave that to you in the beginning. We're moving backwards. Keep up. Sometimes I get sass and all I can do is just smile and go, yeah, I know. Well, let's get a couple of cards from here and we will call it a day. But I hope you guys understand what I'm saying here. I hope you guys are understanding the message that are coming in from the cards. Earth magic, fearlessness, and removing obstacles. Yeah. Like this is what it's doing. Like this person who feels like an obstacle because you're like, I don't even know who this guy is. I don't know who this person is. And like what they're saying makes no sense. Like I'm trying to do this thing. Why are they talking about that? That's stupid. But it's about being able to go, you know what? Forget it. Let's do it. I don't even care. We're going to do it. We're going to see what happens. And removing obstacles, that you are kind of putting on yourself in your own thoughts, in order to see to, a better situation. Grateful optimism, joyous view of the future. I cannot stress this enough, guys. What whatever is happening to you guys, it is turning, like whatever it is that you're dealing with right now. It's a very odd way of doing it, but it's going to turn into something wonderful. But you have to come in with that mindset that you know that at the end of the day, you're going to have what you need and you're going to have what you want because it's meant for you to have. So always make sure that you kind of keep that in your heart, and that you do things that are aligned with your purpose and with happiness and with just keeping your vibes up and keeping your vibes high, man. This is what it's all about. And the last one is healing the heart. See that? Power of self-love. So what I want you guys to do with this, while you're dealing with all this anxiety and all this burden, and you're trying to figure out what to do with this person and their ideas, take care of yourself. Disconnect from the things that are causing you that anxiety every once in a while, and just remember yourself and disconnect and talk with your higher self, talk with your spirits, talk with spirit, talk with your guides, talk with your angels or your gods, and just breathe. And you'll see that once you're able to kind of like clear out your mind, things will start pouring in that make sense, that's going to be able to take you from one place to another and really kind of set you up for success in your life. Okay, so I want you guys to keep that in mind. This is your reading. This is a very strange reading. But if it did resonate, which I hope it did, go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. That is it for me today. Thank you so much for your time and energy. There are a million other tarot readers, but you guys decided to come see me, and I can't be more grateful. I will see you guys during another video. Bye-bye.